What's up guys, Jeremy here at True Motion. For today's video tutorial, we're going to be going over a release called the Gut Crush. Okay? This tends to be a great technique to alleviate visceral tension. Okay? Even though a lot of us recognize that we may have poor posture, we spend a lot of time during the day seated, maybe hunched over, this tends to be an area that is tight and overactive. And that being said, we tend to store a lot of tension here. What does that mean? It means that we tend to have a lot of dormant areas. Okay? We begin to lack rotation. Okay? Our organs, they tend to store a lot of toxicity. Even our lymph nodes that store this lymph in these areas do not get any release. Again, remember, our lymphatic system does not have its own pump. Okay? We can only utilize it or at least stress it through exercise and breathing, okay? Amongst other varying techniques. It's not the end-all be-all, but this would be a technique to hit some of these deeper areas of the core, the transverse abdominis, maybe the psoas, the iliacus, okay? Some of those different areas, the obliques. So it tends to be a great technique to do right before you're going to do a workout, or maybe if you've had a really long day and you just want to relax. Okay, this technique tends to reveal how tight our breath has become. Okay, we start to get stuck into the upper compartments as we perform this release technique. It tends to be real sensitive in this area. Okay, really protected per se. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to use one of these big soft medicine balls here. We do want something kind of cushiony. You can use pillows, blankets if you want. You don't want it to be too soft because you want to give yourself some of that feedback for your breath, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a little bit. I'm going to begin by positioning my belly button down right on top of that medicine ball. Okay. Now I'm going to keep my knees out really wide. Okay. Hands out wide. Okay, not too wide. You don't have to stretch yourself that much. And from here, I'm just going to work on exhaling. Okay. As we tend to reinforce a lot of sympathetic tone during our day, meaning that fight or flight mechanism, our breathing gets stuck into those upper compartments of the lungs. Okay. Begin bringing it down lower by exhaling. Okay. Feel that belly button sink down into the spine. Okay. You may even be able to feel your heartbeat. Okay. And from here, just relax. Sinking down on top of that ball. Take a moment. Okay? For many people that are really overactive or hyperactive during the day, okay, this tends to be a release that's also meditative. It has meditative benefits. Relax. Let it go. Okay? Rest your head. I can pull my elbows in. Okay? As I exhale, I'm sinking down into the ball. When I inhale, I'm going to gently push against the ball. And for many people, that can be either an introduction or a reintroduction of diaphragmatic breathing, okay, or breathing into your belly. Just create that feedback for yourself. A lot of us lack that feedback. This is why the ball is particularly helpful. If you get on there, you start to feel kind of nauseous, okay, that's fine. Take a break for yourself. You don't have to push it little by little. Maybe spend 10 seconds on there, 15 seconds on there your first day. Little by little, every day, increase it just by a few seconds. Up until spending, 2 to 5 minutes on this as its own individual release technique, okay? Or feedback technique, activation technique, however you want to think about it, okay? Take your time. Hopefully it helps you out. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a like, give it a share. Always appreciate your feedback. This is Jeremy at True Motion. Thank you very much.